What's up, guys? Yeah, alright, so what we got here is just a basic chest workout from when me and Matt were...
Did you get me taking my notes?
Yep, I totally did.
Come on.
Yeah, so what we did today, or on this particular day, was we started out with just incline hammer press. I'm really a fan of this movement, typically, or mainly because I find that it's a really good squeeze. It's really good isolation on the chest, but yeah, it's still, it's formulated like a movement in the sense of
Come on.
It's the free weight, so to speak. And yeah, on the same hand, when you're training twice a day, beat the joints into the ground too much. So this allows you to move some heavy weight while still adding some stability on the shoulders and elbows, which is, obviously a plus. So what we did there is we work up to one heavy set. And it's just pretty typical for us, and then from there we stay at the same weight and work up to a set, a rest pause set, which is also pretty much become a staple in our training. We do a lot of these, especially with chest. I find that it really works. It's something that's been beneficial to me, and I enjoy it. And also in training twice a day, it helps cut back on some of the overall volume of the training session while keeping the intensity extremely high and helping to achieve the goal of complete muscle failure with the least amount of actual working sets. And when you're training very frequently, as we were in this phase of the program, it's crucial to get the most out of every single workout without having to do 20 and 30 sets, because like I said, I'm doing chest right here, and then later on this exact night or evening I'm coming back to do back. So while the workouts are very different, the original chest, or the first workout being chest, is more heavyweight and rest pause type stuff, some drop sets, supersets. It's more strenuous on the central nervous system, whereas the second workout, which was back this day, is more blood volume, more pump, more squeezing, more stripping and just pumping of the muscles. And both play a part, and I think it's crucial also to remember when you're training twice a day, it gives you an opportunity to train multiple types of muscle fibers. So, like I said, this first workout, we're getting lots of heavy movements in, and and then the second one, it's just a completely different type of muscle fiber. And then the next time in 3 days, when we would do chest and back again, as we did, we flop the order, and back goes first, and chest gets more of the pumping movements at the end. So then from there we go on to, which something I haven't really done a lot of until now, but I find that it's becoming extremely beneficial in building up the upper chest, which is something that we all need more of, and it's something that, myself being a taller individual with a larger frame, it's something that I've really strived to actually fill out and give me some thickness up top. I noticed in a lot of my shots from the Cal show, when I would hit maybe a front lat spread or some of my most muscular shots, I felt like I was just really lacking some density up top. And this movement is something that Matt and myself both believe that's helping to bring up that thickness in the top of my chest and really help fill me out in the areas that we strive to fill out. And we supersetted that with also a steep incline cable fly, which once again may not be very typical, but on these 2-a-day training sessions, it's all about, we're trying to get in the most amount of work in the targeted area, and basically I'm not gonna say the least amount of time, but it is kind of, you know, the least amount of time in total sets. It's more about the quality of the sets and the quality of the work we're putting in, rather than the quantity of, you know, the weights and the sets both. So if there's a way when I'm training twice a day to get in more work under maybe a little less weight and a little less volume in that training session, then I'm all for it, simply due to the fact of removing some stress from the central nervous system and, you know, just maximizing what time you do have in the gym, because when you're training twice a day, if you're not careful, you'll be in the gym a total of 6 hours. And, you know, obviously there's only so much your body can handle. And within that, I think it's also important to note that these two-a-days, they don't go on indefinitely for me. They're laid out as a part of the program that me and Matt put together. You know, mainly Matt. I just kind of co-sign and, you know, we go over it together. But basically, it's important for him to get my biofeedback in the sense of he likes to know how I'm feeling, how I'm, you know, progressing, how I'm not progressing. He likes to be there physically with me in each training session, so that he can see, you know, okay, where's my strength at? Where's my, you know, endurance at? Am I looking, you know, beat up? Am I looking, you know, watery from just overstressing the system? There's a lot of variables that he takes into account here, and he's really good at reading me and reading my body and what's actually going on. So yeah, that's just kind of a little insight into that. And then from there we go into basically just 2 sets of 15 to 20 reps. And what we were trying to do here on the flat hammer press is just really squeeze and drive as much blood into the overall chest as we could. This is actually a machine that I never really used a lot of prior to working with Matt. I had some issues with my shoulders every time I would try to use this machine, and I think a lot of that was just my pride and ego getting in the way and trying to go too heavy. But anyways, yeah, that kind of wraps up chest, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and you know, stay tuned for the next one.